Yeah, fortunately I try to do the same thing, but sometimes you just give up on it. I'll give you a purple one. It's okay, I'll give you another one.
Today,
What's your favorite penalty?
from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Well, your laptop's here.
It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
I think that's part of the order. Yeah, that's part of it, so just make sure. Huh? Yeah. Let me see, you know what? I gotta think about it.
We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, dang, this is the battery, bro. Little Duracell battery shit, bro.
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side.
Right. I get it. No ball there. Plus, nothing. Better.
It had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And a nice spin into some open field. He may go. Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 67 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes...
And right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Burrow will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is taken at the 23. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Off of play action. Tagovailoa rolling to his right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Here we go. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
No charger.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
Don't
away.
worry about it. It's just about it. I have the pack charger there.
It's
my cup, the black one? Yeah,
Cincinnati's
that's the only way.
offense coming back here onto the field. Right now, we've
Oh,
got a
it's
little
okay.
bit of an offensive masterpiece.
Yeah,
going
it's
on
just
both
the port.
sides,
It goes
moving
like that,
football,
and it's
scoring
not,
points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Mixon with a first down carry.
Come on, man.
And he
Stop
gets
that
this
dog.
one to midfield before he's brought down. 82 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, it's Achane. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go for it. This is Wilson. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jeff Wilson punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2nd down and 8. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Burrow's throw into the hands of Hooper. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. To the air again, Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. On play action, here's Tua out to his left. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Play action. Now it's Tua on the move to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting.
Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes a challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of it.
So a good challenge there. The look pretty conclusive. The feet were in, and it's a completed pass. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. Now here's a throw that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's Burrow. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party.
For what? Oh, what? What's the play? Okay.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers,
Is that why I
I see
always look
5
at
wide
me?
receivers on the field as a defender. I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Holy shit, bro.
Jamar Chase saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th, and a very critical drive upcoming. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
In motion, Hill. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. There he goes again, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Achane on 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Running right, here's Achane. He's got it to the 43 here.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Rolling to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll run, Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Achane once more. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass caught by Hooper. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. That is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Hill on the return. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Miami set to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe the head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now 1st and goal. Now Tua. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown Miami. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 7. A little under 40 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Burrow. Complete to Boyd. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs.